Back. So, this will be the first beer I've ever had from this brewery, Cross Cannons. They're at the Brewers Union down with Angry Scotsman, Vanessa House, and Elk Valley. All three of those breweries plan on actually leaving and having their own brewery. That's kind of what the Brewers Union is. It's kind of like the middleman, kind of gets you out there so you can get your name out, get your brewery started, head on out of there. This is their first beer they've kicked out, I believe, to distribution or in the brewery, pretty much. Steel Beach Picnic, it's a session IPA, it's 5%. I believe this is like 60 IBU, 60 or 70. I think it might be 60. I know it's pretty high for a session. But they actually, I don't know who was responsible for it, misspelled it. It's supposed to be steel as in the metal. So, got this from Tom Chalice, great dude. We did a little beer trade up at the first anniversary party at Stoneblood. They have another beer out that I need to get probably this weekend. Orange something. If you had asked me 20 minutes ago, I could have told you what it was. Something with orange zest and coriander. I think it's an IPA. That does smell pretty tropical. Do you believe it's what it says on the can even? The day is done and safe waters are in sight. Steel Beach Picnic means the flight deck is now the crew's very own nuclear-powered island. Barbecues, volleyball, swim call, sunbathing, and live music. Sailors, come get your R&R. Juicy, smooth, crushable. I did see Cross Cannons up at Oklahoma Craft Beer Festival. Think I had some. I don't know. It might have been Cross Cannons that me and Brad went there, had some of their beer, and we liked it, and they gave us a pitcher. So we walked around for like the last 20 or 30 minutes with a pitcher of beer. Just giving pours. Yeah, the smell really tropical. Carbonation is pretty damn lively. Doesn't smell excessively sweet. Cheers. Mother Jesus. Don't know the hops they used. If I was smart, I would have went online and looked before coming out here. Yeah, it doesn't say what's in it. The IBUs don't seem that high. They really don't. It's not dry. You get like a little tinge of like a either kind of roasty grain or like a rye on the end. Not peppery, but it's got that little bit of bitter dryness. Way it tastes. It sort of tastes like a session IPA, as in the sense you're not getting the kind of the heavy hitting hops or the alcohol kind of tinge to it. It's pretty tropical in that sense. It's got some nice little grassy notes to it. It's like a mango peach tinge of sweet pineapple. Not like a really heavily ripened pineapple, but not that sweet. But the flavors aren't excessive. They're above medium on like for like a pale ale in a way, but they're on the lower end, I'd say, for an IPA. But this is a session IPA. You're not going to get sick of these flavors. They're not that excessive. If you're wanting something that you could drink a sixer of and Don't quote me on price. I didn't get this. It might come in 6 packs. I don't know. I'm sure it does. If this is like 10, $11, that's yeah. I mean, I can see doing that. More than likely, it's closer to 10 though. Yeah, the more you drink it, the more kind of mellow the whole juicy tropical notes are. It's still not, excessively malty or grain forward. Kind of has that light roasted kind of a grass kind of a taste. But on that very end, like I said, it's kind of like a rye. I guess the way it leaves you a little dry. So for a session IPA, I mean, hell yeah. If I was wanting a session IPA, wanting something with these flavors, lower percentage, something I could honestly probably kill 2 6-packs in a whole day hanging with some friends or something. There's not much I could think that I would rather get than this. Great beer. I'm gonna say 9.5. Mainly that last little 0.5. If it was just a hair more juicy, if there was like a rendition of this that kind of had juice added to it, even I wouldn't give a shit, honestly. But it's got that little bitterness I really like on the end. Kind of, sort of dry, not excessive. Really like it. 9.5. So there you go. Remember, this is a misspelled can. It's supposed to be steel, as in. What do you think? This is like Steel Beach. That's like going down to like somewhere in Detroit if they had, or Chicago if they had beaches. That'd be Steel Beach. Maybe there are bolt holes in this thing, and anyway, getting political. All right, we'll be seeing.